Alright, looks like we're live. Sweet. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and get everything set up real quick. Alright, let's get this bad boy set up. So, boom, snap that into there. We should be good. Set that right there. Boom, let me go ahead and get some things set up. Boom, we need some bomb lighting. Boom, let there be lights. And we're here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. You know, usually I do gaming videos, but today's going to be a little bit different. A lot of people ask me about my prosthesis, so today I want to actually show you how I wear a prosthesis, how do I put it on, what are some of the details, what is it, what's all about, what is it like in the life of a amputee. All right, so boom, instances, there's an issue with that. So I don't know what happened, it just cut off, but what we're going to do is I'll be showing you how to wear this prosthesis. And in order to do this, I need my other shoe. So I'm going to go ahead and get my other shoe real quick. I'll be right back. Your love is like bad medicine. Bad medicine is what I need. Oh, take it up just like bad medicine. Bad medicine is what I believe. It's not in here. Oh, it's behind me. All right. So let's go on about it. Most people want to know, how did you lose your leg? I lost my leg back in January 2016. For some people who are watching it recorded instead of live. I lost it back in 2016 when my car hydroplaned across the road, went into a tree at 45 miles per hour. Upon impact, my leg was completely amputated. It was below the knee at that point, and they found it on the outside of the car when first responders got there. I was sitting in the car for about 45 minutes with my leg amputated before first responders could, pull me out of the car. But after surgery, they decided if this dude wanted to walk again, they needed to go ahead and cut my leg, above the knee. So that's what they did. Cut it off. Bang! So immediately, my life changed forever. But don't take it for granted, because I'm just as happy as I used to be. So first things first, I was fortunate enough to get some of the most top of the line, whatchamacallit. I was able to go ahead and get the most top of the line prosthesis in the world, and this is the Autobot X3 prosthesis. Now the thing in itself is it is made of several different types of materials. Up here, this is called the socket. So basically your thigh. So this is what your leg goes into, right? And then here you actually have where all the money is at. You have the computer system. Your leg, right? And that's where all hydraulics are. It has special type of oil, all the good stuff. Here's where you basically charge it. It's charged through induction, a magnet, and then you actually have the foot. So you got 3 parts, and they're all detachable. If I had my little Allen wrench, I could detach it, but I don't feel like detaching it right now because that'd be more of a hassle than anything. So probably one of the first things you want to go ahead and do is you get these things called, you get liners, right? And liners help out a lot. Because what they do is you're going to be able to put them on, and this is what keeps the leg from slipping off. All right? I just can't literally just, let me go ahead and just put on my leg real quick. Boom. That's not how it works, or else it just falls completely off. So what you want to go ahead and do is, after a course of, a few weeks to get the guy who makes your prosthesis will give you, shrinkers, which are socks. Therapeutic socks, which go around your leg. And what they do is they kind of shape it, right? So it'll start squeezing it, right? And they start squeezing it, and once that happens, it'll become to a shape where they want it. Because you don't want to go ahead and get a leg. The reason why you want to shape it down early is You know, you don't want to go ahead and get a leg, start working out in it, and all of a sudden your leg becomes becomes tinier, and all of a sudden your leg keeps slipping out of your prosthesis. So you want to be able to save as much resources as you possibly can. So it's always really important to make sure that your limb, residual limb, is basically you can say stump, but you know the term that a lot of professionals use is residual limb. But you want to make sure that your residual limb is able to maintain a shape, and you don't want a lot of volume changes. Is what I'm saying. So right now we got it down to a size that's manageable, where it's not going to be get smaller or get bigger to where I can't wear this anymore. So keeping that in mind, keeping an amputee's health is really important in order for me to walk. So some of the first things you want to do is, again, you get some of these. Once you get your size down, they go ahead and basically they shape up a liner. And this is, again, kind of like a sock, sort of. So all I got to do is take this liner, which here's the gasket. This is really cool. This is the cool part. Just take it, flip it inside out, just like this. Hold on. Inside out, push it, you got it. And then from there, since we kind of angled it at a weird angle, so this kind of goes on my back, so I know this kind of fits the, what is it? It's not the lateral, but I don't know. I guess I can't remember what that's called. But you want to take it and just roll it on. It's not difficult. It doesn't really hurt. And this is all silicone. The inside of it's silicone, and this is waterproof. So I can get this thing wet. It just takes a little bit. It takes a while for it to dry out. So, I mean, you can get it wet. Nothing's wrong with it. Just make sure to dry it out. You want to make sure you don't want fungus to start growing on it. So it's really important to go ahead and start drying it out as well too. As well, when you take this off as well, you also want to make sure to go ahead and wash it out really good with soap and water, because you don't want bacteria to go ahead and start forming up into these liners. So you have to have some maintenance with it too. There's a little bit of maintenance. All right. So I've rolled up the entire liner onto my leg, so that's good to go. Right? Boom. So that's good to go. So here is it's the money shot. I don't know if you guys can see, but right here, this part right here, as you see, like the grayish color that goes around, that is we call it the gasket. And so what that does is when I put my leg down into here, it forms a seal, right? I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me try to bring it forward right here. There we go. Right? So what that does, if I go ahead and turn this around, boom, it's a gasket. So what it does is once it goes into the leg, it basically forms a seal. Boom. Against the socket itself and the side walls. So creating where air can't escape. And this is how my leg stays on. It creates its suction. Right? And the cool thing is, if I lose volume, that the seal kind of like it keeps the seal intact. So therefore the leg stays on. It's really cool. If this is like compared to metal rods, which it's a little bit more expensive. But yeah, this is more the efficient way to go to do so. So how do you put it on? I mean, it's really simple. It's nothing to it. You just, this right here is where all the air is. So what you want to do is you want to incorporate the air. This is a one-way valve. They told me if I lose this little piece right here, costs $75. So I got to make sure not to lose this. I really don't want to lose this little piece. It's a really expensive piece. That one little piece, $75. And maybe it may not be that expensive, in real life, but whatever. They got to make money somehow. So let's go next real quick. Let's go ahead and flip this around. Boom. Okay, we're in this. So next thing, pretty simple, is you kind of want to line your foot up. So you don't want to put your leg down and your foot's like out this way. So you kind of align it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sit here, take the leg, put it down, and then it takes a little bit while. So you kind of want to get up early in the morning if you're an amputee. I kind of have to sometimes sit here and just kind of look at my feet, making sure that it's there. It's in the place that I want it. So, okay, let me show you what I'm looking at real quick. The angles that I'm looking at. Here's the angles that I'm looking at real quick. So I'm looking down at my foot and seeing that it's kind of, the other foot's kind of angled outwards. So I kind of want to angle it that way. So I'm kind of seeing, okay, that's pretty good. That's where I want it. So remember that little hole down here? So what I want to do is I want to make sure and check in that hole to make sure that basically my limb is all the way down into it. And I can feel it right now, and I can feel that it's right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the screw and screw it right back in there. Boom, just like that. And guess what? It stays on. Now the hard part is learning to walk again in this thing. Because again, the leg doesn't generate power. The leg doesn't generate power, I do. So it's boom. It all has to do with weight distribution. Depending on how much weight I put into it, depends on like how it works. Right? The more weight I put into it, the more resistance it pushes out. But if I shift my weight onto the other foot, then it becomes almost free swinging. But I'll tell you right now, just like anything else, this needs to be reshaped, reformed, because I get a lot of pinching in the groin area because of the carbon fiber. So that's been going on. So sometimes when that happens, I'll actually have to sit down and rotate the entire leg to make sure it fits in the right sections. Woo! Oh God. So we're going to go ahead and rotate again. All right. So again, I want to try to rotate it a little bit more to see maybe that might help. So undo the socket, undo the screw, boom, and immediately, as soon as I pull that out, I can feel like the pressure inside of it just loosen. I guess that wouldn't be the appropriate word. Would it be? I don't know. It basically loosens. Like everything's tight, and then all of a sudden, in the air, and it just comes right off. I want to see if I try rotating my leg a little bit to the left, like more inward toward it, maybe that might help out a lot. We're gonna see if that works. Also need to turn on the air. No wonder I'm getting really hot. The fan's not even on. So I'm going to try doing that. I'm going to look at this. Alright, let's see. Alright, it's still not turned. I'm going to turn a little bit to the left. So just... boom. Yeah, I've been outside. Ooh, that feels a lot better. Yeah, that feels a lot better. It's not really cutting into me too much. Yeah, for some of you who don't know, this leg is phenomenal. This leg has capabilities which I honestly don't need. Like, again, this is basically kind of like life-proof. This leg, I can take this leg outside. I can take it out in the mud. I can take it out in the sand. I can take it out in cold weather. And it has some trouble with heat, but the leg can overheat at times, and we don't want that to happen. I can take it into water. I can take it out to the lake. I can swim with this thing if I wanted to. It's a matter of like learning how to do that is the biggest issue. The other things I can do with this leg includes I can even get out in salt water, but the issue with that is, again, there's special types of oil in this leg. There's special oils that are incorporated into it. So with that being said, you need to take care of that oil, and there's really not much maintenance to this leg at all. So whenever we get in salt water, like if we get out into the sea, get out into any ocean, anything that incorporates salt water, we always want to make sure to go ahead and rinse it out, because we don't want the salt mixing with that oil, and it screws everything up. Again, this is pretty expensive. That's a pretty expensive oil. I don't want to go ahead, and it has a 3-year warranty on it. 3-year warranty. So real quick, I want to try to walk. You can try to see me walk all the way down to the hall. Let's see how I do. Because I'm trying to walk over there and turn on the fan, which is the biggest incident. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, that'll feel a lot better with the whole fan turning on. It kind of also helps me out to see like how I'm walking as well too. The walking is like the biggest issue because it's like if I watch how I walk versus, God, that's really bad. Yeah, I trip all the time. I trip all the time with it. What's good? All right. Woo! And the biggest issue is like sometimes when I just like put it at the right angle, it pinches me in the places where the sun don't shine. So that's like the biggest issue. So let's go ahead and see if I can't walk with it. Woo! With people who are maybe have gotten this leg and are kind of like sort of iffy about it, the biggest issue when you have a leg like this is learning to put your trust into it. Like, I know when I first got it, like I was like kind of hesitant because I kind of tell you have to put your trust into that leg because you're like, I don't think it'll catch me, or yeah. And I had instances like that as well too, and it kind of hindered me because you kind of have that mental process through the entire thing. You have that until like thought process, like I don't trust this leg, it's not going to keep me up there, but yeah, it'll do its work. But then again, you can compute it. Whew. It looks like you have a cast on your leg from far away. Cast? No, yeah, this right here, that's all carbon fiber. That's our carbon fiber stuff. And it's like it's a double-edged sword because it's light enough for me to carry it around. And it's really lightweight, it's manageable, I can do a lot of stuff with it. The only thing that I don't like about the carbon fiber, you can be like, well, Devin, it's carbon fiber, how could you not like it? It's cool, dude. It's like the only problems I have with it is if you look at it at a microscopic level, the carbon fiber comes up like this. It comes up like, it basically has serrated teeth if you look at it microscopic. And when you rub it against a material like jeans, it starts ripping it apart. It rips it apart at a microscopic level. And that's how I got a lot of holes in a lot of my pants, like on the right butt cheek. So that's the biggest issue that I have with carbon fiber. So it's like, if I wear something like these, like I don't really get a lot of like holes in my jeans. So it kind of like limits you on what type of clothing you wear. And I know one of the biggest issues is me getting out there and walking. Because it's like, do I want to walk today? I don't want to walk. So it's like, I got to push myself every day to go out there and, get out there and walk. Cool. All right, let's see if I can do it. Woo! It pinches. And I've had. I know, I walk really weirdly because it's like, I'm trying to re-trust it again. I got to the point where I did trust it at one point. But then, like, I got an infection. How did you even get the leg? I lost early in the stream, I told everyone that I got into a car accident back in 2016, January 3rd, and I hydroplaned straight into a tree, and I basically lost it that way. You walk like a pirate. Again, it's like riding a bicycle. It's like you got to learn if you learn how to do that, boom. But fortunately enough, I was on my parents' insurance, and my parents' insurance were TRICARE, and they work through it's through the military, the government. So I was still on their policy at the time. So fortunately for me, the insurance paid off a lot of my medical bills. Like I didn't have to pay a single cent. Like the medical bills when I got into the hospital were at 1.5 million, which is ridiculous. And they paid off the leg as well too. The leg is about $150,000. So for all my car junkies out there, yes, this is worth a Nissan GTR, and I still have enough money left over, I could probably get a 370Z with it. But you know what? I'm not trading this leg for nothing, because I actually like this thing. Because I can actually sit here and program it with, not really program it, but I can set it to different types of modes with my phone. But we don't have that set up yet. I don't know. I don't think a Bugatti even costs that much. All right, let's do it again. Woo. Okay. Woo, pinches. And it's like that sharp pinch. It's like, it reminds you, oh yeah, you're wearing a prosthesis. You're wearing a prosthesis. That's basically what it's telling me. Every time I walk in, it's like, oh, it reminds me, you're wearing a prosthesis. Don't forget it. Let's do it again. Whew. Okay. About face. And forward march. Left, right. Oh God. One of the coolest functions about the leg is that if it detects a fall, it'll actually help slow down the fall as well too. It slows down the fall, meaning it puts in a lot of resistance. Meaning like it'll be hard to actually move. Like if I just see if I can't do it. Not there, but if I put in a lot of yeah, it'll slow down. It won't bend as easy. So when it detects the fall, it'll actually help slow down the fall where it gives me enough time to go ahead and catch myself. Whew. Just completely exaggerate my arm swings. Is there a physical therapist in the house? Is there an occupational therapist? I need one. I need an occupational therapist. Where is my occupational therapist at? Where's my little Hitler? Inside joke? You also learn real quick that rugs are your enemy. Whew. No, I should do like karate, right? Be like the new Karate Kid. Oh! Come back. Up. Now that's some of the exercises I should do, right? Just woo. It doesn't hurt. I mean, it doesn't like. It's the fact that when I bring it up, the carbon fiber comes straight into me. Like, I don't know if I can show. I'll see if I can show you. So if I bring it up all the way up here, like it comes to the very top. And that's hard. That isn't exactly pliable. Oh God. All right. So, that's an exercise to do. Just like straight up kick, or even just like swinging it back. Yeah, because guys, this isn't like necessarily light. Because remember when I first got my leg, it was really hard to move. The leg by itself weighs about 30 pounds. Oh, feel like I pulled a tendon. I need to be careful too. See if I can't walk backwards. Oh, okay. That's backwards. Walking forward. I wish I could like kind of. Let's go ahead and take a personal view from me. How does it look from my perspective? Well, let us see. Let me show you what it looks like from my perspective. Switch it around. Okay. So left. Walk sideways. Okay, hold on. I can feel my calf muscles burning. Guys, let's hit that like button, guys. Let's get the likes up at least to 4 people. Boom. Boom. If you guys are watching this and you're thinking to yourselves, wow, I really like this dude. He's pretty awesome. I suggest you subscribe. Subscribe. Whew. Left. And maybe some squats. Maybe some squats are in for like up. Down. Okay, hold on. I see that's tougher even for me to do. And I can tell that when I put a lot of weight into it, I can feel the resistance really like urging itself up. Like, ugh. Like you guys think I'm joking, but okay. I don't know if you can tell right there. Like I can break the knee over easily. But when I go down for a squat, like going down really fast, that's when the pressure is on. Let's try to do something simple. Something simple. I lost my leg back in a car accident back in 2016. I'm finally learning how to walk again, trying to learn on my own. So let's do some everyday tasks where it requires, maybe 2 hands. So let's go to the refrigerator and do some simple tasks like pouring me some sweet tea. Okay. Sweet tea. Done. All right. Whew. Come over here. Grab the glass. Come to the kitchen. Get the cubed ice. Simple task. Easy. Dunzo. Not even a challenge. It requires my leg. No, I'm just thirsty as all get out. Cheers. Woo, that's good. That's good sweet tea. Hold on, my mom's home. Whew. Hold on, my mom got home. So we'll take this outside as well too. Welcome home.
You up to no good.
I cooked ramen noodles.
You burn them.
I'm going outside to walk.
He's up to something, Ryan. What you watching?
Well, do it for it, Mom. Do it for the vine. I'm gonna get demonetized for that.
You put that on the line. I'll keep your ass.
It's not on Vine. It's for YouTube. It's already on there.
Put it on there and keep your ass.
I can't because I'm live streaming, so it's already being recorded. All right. All right, we're outside in the beautiful outdoors. Golly. So now it's time to actually walk. Woo. Let's see, do it for me. I'm so glad I actually found the right section to put this on. Whew. And now the garage is open too. So maybe we can actually use this as well to our advantage. We could probably walk back and forth in the garage and do all that good stuff. So let's go ahead. Maybe we should get on the tricycle, try that out. I need to actually learn how to use a bicycle with this leg. Hold on, guys. Okay. We got that going on. Okay. All right. Walking forward. Why does your horn? Yeah, why does the horn sound beep beep beep? Okay. Bro, no. Don't worry. I'm not too worried about that. Because we may be moving soon. And I might be moving soon as well too. Going to a new place. New people. New places. Alright, let's go. Let's walk down the street for us. Let's walk down the street. Let's do it. Just for you guys. Okay, we can't go that far. Let's go back over here. Because apparently I forgot about the Wi-Fi. And my mobile data isn't, you know, extremely the best. So we're going back there. Yeah, she did say it was gay. It was a gay sounding car. To keep it, it's a Hyundai, what is it? Elantra. It's the Hyundai Elantra. What's up, rascals? Sorry, guys. I'm practicing walking. For some of you who are brand new to the stream, I do gaming stuff, but you know, walking is important too. So learning how to walk again is crucial. You wanted a, what is it? Whatchamacallit? Face reveal? Boom. What's up, guys? Quick face reveal. In the earlier parts of the stream, we did go over how like a prosthesis works and how it works in life with me. So if you're interested about learning about that, go ahead and rewind the stream, watch that, and I basically tell you the details of how I put this leg on. Right now, it's how I can sing. Also, I had to pee as well too. And that's struggles. Maybe we should try going around the house as well too. The birds are singing. Okay, come on. Walk forward. Forward march. Some of you might be like, well, he's just walking. What's the point? Yes, I do have a product. For some of you guys that just joined the stream, yes, it is a prosthesis. And for some of you guys who have been wondering some cool things about West Texas, you know, yeah, there's such thing as tumbleweeds. Tumbleweeds do exist, and I'm going to go ahead and show you. Yeah, those aren't just in cartoons. They really do exist. And here are the tumbleweeds. Soon they'll go ahead and die out and start rolling. Yeah, but here are the tumbleweeds. It's a big one. Tumbleweeds for the win. Exploring the outdoor nature is what I'm about. We shall find the brand. We shall go explore and find new things mankind is yet to discover. So let us do that together, ladies and gentlemen. Together we shall find the unexplored and explore the explored. Should see how that does. In the process of this, becoming adventurers. But also my calf muscle is killing me to the point where it's just like I can't even handle it. Hopefully the wind isn't really like that bad. But I know, like, you know, here it's, you know, it's not bad today. Like the wind isn't blowing as bad as I thought it would be. Like some days it can get really bad, but today it's all right. You know, I think it's Chicago claims to be the windy city, and I disagree. I think it's whatchamacallit. I believe that Abilene is the windy city. Oh, I can tell you there is pain. It's not in the places that you would want it to be. It is in my crotch area, because again, the carbon fiber in like this leg comes all the way up to here. Comes up to all the way up to here, basically in my crotch area. So every time I kind of stand up, it kind of like digs into me. But we'll see how many gashes I have at the end of the day. And guys, hit a like for me, please. I'm walking forward. What's up, Bryce? What's good? Oh God. Okay. Calf muscle is indeed burning. Okay. Oh yeah. It is burning. I want to be able to start like running as well too, but I know I'm far from running. Taking baby steps. Baby step is what it's all about. You know, I'm not going to sit out here and try to become like Usain Bolt and just boom, make it all the way down the street over there. Whew. I know it looks like I'm walking weird. I should like set up a little stand just like to show you what I'm doing and how it's done. Like, this is how walking is done, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, let's see if we can do that real quick. Let me go ahead and set it up against this car. Boom. Alright, let's see. Okay. Forward. That's all right. It's getting better, right? I don't know if you could see me all the way over there. That was decent. And I'd like to introduce you guys to a little friend that I'd like to call the wheelchair. Boom. That is my friend. No, my mom hasn't said. I already screwed up my car one time. She doesn't want me to drive again. Honestly, if I would have it her way, I wouldn't drive again. So that's kind of like, it's kind of depressing. But I guess you kind of gotta work up to that entire, yeah. This is Old Faithful. She got me around for a few times. She's been ran over by this car, the Chevrolet Traverse. But you know how it goes. Anyway, you guys have any questions for me while we're here? Do you guys have any questions for Mr. Dealey while I'm here? I can give you guys a quick tour of West Texas. It is not the most exciting thing to see, but I know if you haven't been here, it's pretty great, awesome. Boom, West Texas, you got the dead grass, and you got the little bit amount of trees that you have here. It's kind of a mountainous, mountainous town. The airport's like way over yonder. I don't know if you can see it. Can I zoom into it? It is way over there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's way over there. There it is. The airport's like right over there. So that's pretty convenient. My house is, just so conveniently located behind where a bunch of cows are. So I'm like kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I'm kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but still, it's a great little neighborhood that I live in. Great little neighborhood, awesome. Okay, I lost my leg back in a car accident in 2016. My car hydroplaned, and it caused my legs to just completely, boom. Upon impact, I lost my leg. I was in the car for 45 minutes, and it's basically how it happened. And, I got to the hospital. They were like, oh, but when the accident happened, I actually lost below my knee. But then they decided, hey, if this guy wants to walk again, he will need to cut above his knee. So they basically cut above my knee. And that's how I got it. That's how I became, that's how I became an amputee. Probably one of the more unique ones. Again, I am disabled. Permanently disabled, which means I get a handicap sticker for the rest of my life. And chicks love, let me tell you guys, like, all you gotta do to talk to a girl, and they'll be like, yo girl, I got handicap parking. And they'd be like, no way. I'm like, yes way. You date me. That's like one of the perks you got from dating me is getting a handicap parking. So that's basically the story of how I met Dez. because she was totally into the whole handicap parking. I know. It's the best part about it. Free parking. But the thing is, even though you get like free parking, it's like all the handicapped people come out at one time, like at one time a day. So literally, like, I'll go to Walmart or go to any store, and it's like all the handicap parking spots are taken up. So it's like there's none for me, which I do need to shave. I feel it's about time to get a haircut too, but whatever. So it's just like it's like all about that. Can't wait to take a shower tonight. It'll feel good. Okay, forward. All right, let's see if we can't walk a little bit further. Let's see, maybe we can try to run. I know some people don't have a sticker, but still. This might be boring for some of you, but for some of you who've been here, like my supporter Mark, he's out here helping me out. Ho 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 ho! Let's keep it together. Let's keep this thing together. I mean, I don't have a sticker in the back of the license plate, but I do have a. Oh, that does remind me. I did have like a. We went to McDonald's. Went to go eat, and as soon as we were leaving, some people parked in, didn't even have a sticker. Didn't even have a handicap sticker. They didn't have anything saying that they were disabled. You know, sometimes you'll see if you park in a parking space and they don't have like a sticker or even a handicap sticker saying, you know, this is handicap. If you see the initials DV on like the first three parts, if you see DV, the DV stands for disabled vet, and that also counts as well too. So just because they don't have a sticker, just remember if you see DV on the back, then that means disabled veteran. Disabled vet, DV something in the numbers. That's what that means. Whew. I should do some Pokemon Go. You're walking. That's so great. Step. Blah 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 blah. I couldn't read it. You're walking, so that's a great step, dude. Keep on the work, dude. Honestly, I didn't know to tell you, so doing something right. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I'm out here walking. To be honest with you, dude, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I bet most of us would, like, if we had the opportunity to use the handicap sticker, like, if someone gave you their car, was like, here, go get me some milk. Like, you honestly would use, like, the handicap sticker. I'll be honest with you. If you guys had the opportunity, you probably would take it. My biggest motivation to walking isn't really, like, walking itself. It's, again, the girl I just mentioned, Desi. She basically told me, she's like, hey, if you learn how to walk again, without the use of a walker, I'm gonna take you out on a date to IHOP. And I was like, well, I suggested it, and I was like, hey, if I can walk, let's go on a date. And she said, bet, sounds good. So I'm doing it for her. So it's like, it's my motivation every single day to get up and walk. I should actually start Snapchatting this to her, because she'd be really amazed by this. Oh. And I'm really surprised that the leg hasn't really. It feels like it'll like fling off at any single time. Like if I'm moving my leg back and forth. Like I'm moving my leg back and forth. Sometimes it'll feel like it'll fly like completely off. That's what I'm scared of. But so far it has stayed on the entire time. Another one of my fears since I became an amputee is that what if there's like a disaster? Like some issue that happens, right? That I'm always scared about is, you know, what if there's a disaster and I have to run away and I'm, you know, let's say there's like a, you know, let's say there was a terrorist attack or something. I had to get away. You know, I am technically screwed. It's like, how can I get away from a terrorist? There is no way. There's no way. I'll just sit there and be like, please kill me. Kill me, please. I can't do it. I can't run away, like, or something like that, like flood or something. Some disaster where it requires me to run. Like, let's say I'm like out here and all of a sudden a bear just attacks, or even a dog attacks me. Like, what am I supposed to do? I can be like, hey, bite this. Try biting this leg. Do it for me, bro. Do it for me. But anything that requires running away from something, I guess I'm kind of screwed. So nature is like not my best friend at the moment until I can learn how to run. Boom. Call me Mr. Bionic Man. AKA Mr. Dealey. AKA Mr. Bionic Man. AKA Boy Wonder. Get a CCW. I don't know what a CCW is. But another one of the things that I've always been curious about, another issue that I have is steps. So let me go ahead and show you real quick. So let's go ahead and take this over to the steps. Coming over here, walk over here. Okay. So let's say I come over here and I see a step. Another issue that I have is, again, going up steps. Another issue is coming up steps, and it's like breaking the knee over. Boom, sorry guys. So again, one of the other steps is to be able to make that step upwards. So again, it's kind of weird, but it's like I gotta sit here. Hold on, how do I do it? Okay, step here, and then it's weird. There's a special technique to do it, but it's not. There it is. That's how you do it. So stepping up is kind of weird, but again, it takes some. It's not like you can do it in one go. It's difficult, but with practice I should do it. There isn't like a staircase I can sit here and learn how to walk upstairs. Let's just try walking around the house one more time. Okay, step, step, step. Step, step. Woo! Okay, almost tripped again. But unfortunately, I'm just basically recording how I normally record, except using it. It's not really. It's basically in the YouTube app, mobile app. That's how I'm recording. Woo! Okay. Step. It's not that difficult. Whew. But the biggest issue with recording on YouTube is, again, this is where it gets kind of weird. In order for you to actually, start streaming live, you will need at least 100 subscribers. That's what we learned. In order to live stream. But YouTube gaming you can do whenever you want to. Okay. Okay. I wish I could walk a little bit further, but because of Wi-Fi limitations, you won't get the same amount of quality as you normally do. Do not worry, bro. We are good to go. Whoa, you can see you kind of like in the car reflection. Whoa. Just I can sit there and just dance all I want to do. I don't even know what the hell that was, but look, it's kind of like a cool little dance move I'm doing. I might just end it right there, guys. Doing a lot of this walking kind of takes some wear and tear on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. So guys, I'll probably stream a little later on tonight, and hopefully you guys will see you there. So see you real soon, guys. If you guys just missed it like you, Josh, make sure to go ahead and rewind it, dude. I'd appreciate it. Helped me out too. This is me walking, and I think I just completed the day of walking. Maybe I'll record me doing Pokemon Go or something. So see you guys real soon.